What's good with y'all boys? I'm back. Like I never left. And I'm here today with y'all boys talk about this All-Star weekend. But before I start on this All-Star weekend, I gotta talk about what happened beforehand. And by that, I mean this trade deadline. Because I wanted to talk about it, but I ain't had the time to be doing all that. But I ain't gonna waste y'all time doing all this talking, so let's jump right into it. It's All-Star. Before All-Star weekend, they was rushing that trade deadline. People was getting traded left and right. Now, I ain't talking about every single trade. Nah, I'm just talking about the majors. I think the first one I remember hearing about was Jimmy Butler. That boy got sent out there to the Bay with Stephen Curry. It was tragic. But it wasn't a bad trade. I feel like he can perform well with Curry. They've been doing decent so far. Nothing too great, but it ain't been bad. But, let's talk about a worse trade. Luka to the Lakers. Now, it's not bad for the Lakers. It's bad for the Mavs. Because y'all traded basically y'all's franchise player, a young player with a lot of talent, for an old Anthony Davis that can't stay healthy for a season. Now, I'm not trying to diss AD because AD is a phenomenal player when he's healthy. But like I said, when he's healthy, and when is that? Which is never. He can't stay healthy long enough. So, depending on where you're looking at this trade from, it's both good and bad. But it ain't worse than Dennis Schroeder. He got traded 3 times in 24 hours. How does one manage to do something like that? Like, that's crazy. I know he felt some type of way. But Zach LaVine also got traded, which I did not expect that. He got traded to the Kings for De'Aaron Fox. I didn't expect that because I had literally just come home from a game and I was watching De'Aaron Fox play my team. And then I see on my phone that he got traded. So it was crazy because I had just seen him and then he get traded. That's wild. They was out here. The NBA, they was rushing to that deadline. They was getting it in like 2K my league. Everybody was getting traded out there with no man safe. If you was on a team, you was getting up out of there. It's getting you gone. But enough on that. Let's get on this NBA All-Star weekend. Now, so far, it's been very mid. The celebrity game, it wasn't all that. Now, the dude got MVP, the model dude or whatever, I can't think of his name. If y'all know his name, drop it down in the comments. He was going crazy. Now, it wouldn't surprise me if he played ball somewhere, like if he played college ball somewhere, because he was going crazy. Now, I'm not saying he was nothing to die over or nothing, but he knew his way around the court. He most definitely had some experience. But other than him, the only other thing I found entertaining about that game was the Olympian, the high jumper. Because he was out there doing windmills and stuff like that. He was out there dunking like Ant. He was going crazy out there. But so yeah, enough on that subject. Let's get on this 3-point contest. That was mid. Very mid. There was no real dunkers in there besides Mac McClung. He had no competition. We all knew he was going to win, if we're being real. I didn't expect him to put on the performance that he did, because, hey, he went crazy out there. And when he jumped over that kid, that really surprised me because, like, in my personal opinion, how he did that was better than Blake Griffin's. He cleared that whole car. And he's not even that tall. Cleared the whole car. And if I'm right, did a reverse over a kid. Now, you can't tell me that he went on doing his thing last night. He most definitely deserved to win that. So, shout outs to him. Hopefully he'll be back next year and win it again. But let's talk about this. This sorry excuse for a 3-point shootout. This 3-point shootout or 3-point contest, it was so weak, man. It was only a few real shooters in there. It almost made me feel like the NBA is scripted. Like, first you make a dunk contest, only one real dunker in there, really. Then you make a 3-point contest, and it's only a few shooters in there. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not discrediting nobody, but it was only a few of them in there. And I was surprised to see Tyler Herro win, even though he is one of the few good shooters that I was referring to when I said that. So, yeah, that whole ordeal just felt scripted. Like, I'm not saying the NBA is scripted, but the All-Star Weekend just not hitting the same. Like, yeah, like, y'all gotta stop. Like, for example, how they keep snubbing my boy LaMelo. I would love to see LaMelo in the All-Star game. Like, put my boy in there. He played like an All-Star at all times. Like, even regular season, he pull off All-Star game moves and hits them. Like, he's a very talented young man that should and deserves to be at that spot. But, I mean, I guess since we couldn't get LaMelo up there, how about we speak on LiAngelo? I mean, he may have not made it to the All-Star game as a player, but he performed in there, though. I mean, that might be the longest he been on an NBA court, but I ain't here to judge the man. Because if that's how he make his money, that's how he make it. Shout out to that man. I'm pretty sure he got some new music on the way. Hopefully he get to be back next year. Perform again, potentially. So, yeah. That's all I had to say. That's all I had to get off my chest about the All-Star Weekend ordeal. I mean, we still got more events to come. So, yeah, that's that. But how y'all feel about the rest of the All-Star Weekend? Y'all think it's going to be good? Y'all think it's going to be entertaining? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Yeah. With that, this video is coming to an end. Peace.